Okay, y'all, so why did I just catch my client watching while doing her hair? Like, let's get right into it, because what? So my client comes in and I'm like, hey, how are you doing? And she just kind of had a little attitude. As soon as I said, hey, how are you doing? She looked at me like up and down and she just was like, hey. So when she did that, I was like, okay, maybe today is not her day. Whatever, come on, it's cool. Like, I'm finna just do your hair and get you on up out of here, right? Literally, as soon as she sat in my chair, she did this. She put her head down and she's in her phone like this. So as she does that, I'm like, hey, could you pick your head up? Because if you put your head down, your parts aren't gonna be straight, right? So as I told her to do that, pick her head up, she like, so I'm just looking at behind her head. I'm just like, what's with the attitude? Like, what's going on? So as I'm looking behind her head, she just was like, can I go to the bathroom? Yeah, you can use the guest bathroom. You're not gonna use my bathroom. You can use the guest bathroom. So it's right next to the hair room. So literally she went to the bathroom and she was in there for like a little minute. I was like, what's taking her so long? As she's in there, I hear like a big, so I'm like, I ain't think none of it. But in the back of my head, I'm like, let me get up out this room, because nah. She's finally out the bathroom or whatever. Like, she sat down and literally I had to tell her, could you put your head up, please? She put her head up. Literally, she scratched her head. I kid you not, when she scratched her head, it was like a whiff of fucking coochie hit my face. So when it hit my face, I just was like I had to, cause I'm like, she's steady putting her head down. I'm politely putting her head up. So this is where I seen what was going on. So this girl, you know how your phone automatically, the brightness just automatically goes up? Literally her phone, her brightness went up. And some told me, look at that phone, girl. Look at her phone. Why did I look down? And this girl, all I seen was private parts and booty. And I'm just like, literally, as soon as I made a facial expression, she must have looked up at me. We looking at each other. So I'm just like, you good? You cool? I was just like, hey, you good? You cool? I kid y'all not. This girl went off. She just was like, why the you looking all in? Hey you guys, so sorry, I have been really busy, but part 2 on the time I caught my client watching while doing her hair. Let's get right into it. So as my client is going off on me saying, oh, why the F you all in my phone? I had to stop her in the tracks. I said, hold on, what we're not about to do is be disrespectful. I said, whatever you got going on is what you got going on. But first of all, you came in here with an attitude, you're acting weird, and now you're going off for no reason. If you need a prayer, homegirl, I would pray for you. But what we're not about to do is be rude and disrespectful, right? So she just like, I just don't like the fact that you all in my phone, yada, yada, yada. And I just was like, I wasn't in your phone. I just so happened to look down at your phone and you were watching something inappropriate while I'm doing your hair. Like I said, if you need a prayer, I will pray for you, because obviously you fighting some type of demon, homegirl. Like, you fighting something. Like, get it together. And so at this point, she's like really trying to get disrespectful with me. I just asked her to leave because you're not about oh, I thought it wasn't recording. But I just asked her to leave, because at this point you're being disrespectful for no reason and I don't have time for it. So she left with half her head done because she was being disrespectful. I actually don't have to do the service if I feel uncomfortable, and at that point I felt very uncomfortable. So yeah, that was the end of that. But I have a lot of more story times. If you guys want some more story times, let me know and I can give it to y'all. But bye.